While double denim and skivvies were all the rage on the runway on day 3 of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Australia, there was plenty of style to be found on Sydney's streets. 4 of Australia's up-and-coming young designers showcased their collections at the St George Next Gen show in Sydney today, featuring oversized denim, stripes and bold knits. Among them was designer Chris Ranlin, who showed crowds inside Carriage Works that turtlenecks, once a fashion faux pas, are now back on trend this season. Stylist Grant Fellows, 9 News, on the streets, tartan, sparkles and red glitter boots were abound as designers and influencers were snapped strutting their stuff, while models and caterers prepped for the masses behind closed doors. These are the faces on day 3 of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. The fashion fiends, he calls himself a style devotee, and stylist, writer and photographer Grant Fellows was just that when he pulled on his red glitter boots. "I went with sparkles because I knew the sun would be out," Mr. Fellows told 9 News. "I bought these red glitter boots as an impulse yesterday. I call it my game show host look." Mr. Fellows was wearing Giuseppe Zanotti with Calvin Klein jeans within a Jack London jacket. Marvin Blandra, L, and William Stevens, R, 9 News. Meanwhile, fashion fiends Marvin Blandra and William Stevens showcased high-end thrift shopping at its finest. "It's all thrifted," Mr. Blandra said. Second-hand shopping inspired by high-end and also a bit of streetwear. The fashion designer Bianca White showcased her own label, White Studio, styled up with a bit of sequin. Designer Bianca White, wearing her own label, White Studio. 9 News. She told 9 News she is obsessed with Australian fashion. "I love that we're unafraid to wear colour and print," Ms. White said. "Australia is very out there." The influencer Stephanie Hunt sees the streets of Fashion Week as a runway in itself. "One of my favourite parts is being out here and seeing what everyone else is wearing," she said. Stephanie Hunt, wearing Prim the label, 9 News. She was snapped wearing a touch of tartan paired with knee-length boots. "I'm normally quite classic in the way I dress, so it's nice to be able to wear something you wouldn't ordinarily wear," she said. The stylist Vidya Rishi stepped out today in orange polka dots, with a touch of black leather. "I'm always wearing black and white, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to experiment," Ms. Rishi said. Vidya Rishi, wearing Tallulah, 9 News. The photographer Katie Fergus is a street-style photographer. Yesterday, she took 4,000 photos. "I love the shots when they're not posed. Just people coming and going," she said. Street photographer Katie Fergus, 9 News. "I've been doing this for 4 years and it has definitely picked up with all the blogging and stuff. The models taking knits and bold colors from the runway." Models Niall and Mary Maytola described Fashion Week as hectic and stressful yet diverse. "It's tiring not being able to eat whatever you want the night before because you're wearing a swimsuit," Ms. Leth said. Models Niall L, and Mary Maytola, R, 9 News. The positives? Modeling in Sydney is great. There's a lot more diversity here. Just don't eat past 6 p.m. The caterer Amber Dunsford is in charge of serving up the naughty treats for fashion's finest. Running through the menu, she said maple glazed pork cheek and kimchi sliders have been most popular. caterer Amber Dunsford serves up naughty treats for the masses. 9 News. We're surprised by how much they've eaten, to be honest, she said. We do David Jones, Chanel, we're conscious of what people want, healthy options but also naughty options. The naughtier food is what they want. Copyright 9 Digital Proprietary Limited 2018.